Hello, my name is Brian Madden, and I'm really excited to share with you a new project I've been working on. It's a 2-day masterclass all about the digital workplace. Now, this is something I've been doing for a very long time. You may remember the website which I ran called brianmadden.com, all about end user computing and digital workspace and delivery. I wrote a bunch of books over the years about Citrix and VDI and DAS and that sort of thing. I created a conference in this area called Bri Forum. I did a whole bunch of videos with my friends in San Francisco about different issues around like enterprise mobility management and the consumerization of IT and all that kind of stuff. More recently, you may have seen on LinkedIn that I actually moved to Paris. I joined a company called ILKI. ILKI is not as known outside of France. You might know Vincent Branger, one of the co-founders. He was a Bri Forum speaker. He's really well known in France. ILKI I joined for a couple reasons. First of all, ILKI is completely vendor neutral. So we're not actual partners or resellers with any vendors, meaning when we do consulting projects, we can say whatever we actually think, which those who know me know that's kind of how I operate. ILKI also very much focuses on training and knowledge transfer and just helping build community and make sure that everyone understands as much as they can about all these technologies that we're implementing. So to that end, ILKI's actually had training classes which they deliver in French on various topics. One of them is about the digital workplace. In this class, I looked at the work that Vincent is doing there, is fantastic. And so Vincent and I had the idea of creating an English language version of that class, and that's what we're doing. So I will be delivering this class in multiple cities in Europe this year in English. It's a 2-day masterclass about the digital workplace. And it's, again, this is an independent, real world, no BS class. We compress everything down to 2 days. And we really focus on what is happening in the world of the digital workplace right now. I mean, it is a different world, right? Citrix and VMware, who dominated this space, are now owned by private equity companies. Microsoft seems to be eating the world with Azure Virtual Desktop and Intune. We're all using Microsoft products. But there's also these like kind of next gen, like SaaS native platforms. On the desktop delivery, we have companies like WorkSpot, Aporto, Vision, Frame, Cameo. There's a company called Ninja One, which is a very interesting sort of UEM modern company. So we see these new companies coming in, and a lot of our consulting projects are helping people figure out how they navigate this space. Our users now are moving beyond the traditional office, beyond the traditional applications. We have to deliver not just Windows apps, but the collaboration platforms, and they're doing OKRs and using Monday, and the users have power to use whatever tools they want. Meanwhile, we have all these like HR and legal and technical constraints. There's all these issues around data management, user identity, authentication, performance management. You hear about the end user employee experience management, managing the whole user environment, all sorts of new trends around how users collaborate, what platforms they use, what devices they use. Meanwhile, we in IT are just trying to figure out how we manage, how we track, how we maintain it all. So that's what this class is. It's 2 days. In short, what are all the vendors doing? What are they building? What are their strategies? Where are they headed? Again, from us as an independent vendor neutral company, we look at what other real companies are doing out there, using a lot of the ILKI clients as case studies, and understanding on what real world decision makers are doing here. And then we look at what should you do? How do you even begin to build a strategy around this and build a digital workplace strategy? So much is changing in the world. It's a very exciting time. So you have these wild cards like AI and all this stuff, and everyone's talking about the future work. Let's take 2 days, really collaborate around how this happens, how you build a strategy. I'm the instructor. We'll have a lot of fun.